Hi everybody, Sean the Gardener. Hope you're ready for a bit of a feature length tour. Just finished watering. First off, there's a little sparrow's nest in there. I thought yesterday someone had turfed it out, but I leant on the pole and a sparrow come flying out, but it looks like someone had dragged out all the stuff. See, there's bits of nesting material here, look. Anyway, on with the tour. Dahlias are out, all watered this morning as well. I've put superphosphate underneath them, see what that does for these. These are tubers that I had. These are ones I had in the buckets last year, these two here. This one here is my mate's, which I split into, I've got three parts here. I think, is it 2 or 3? 2 I think. I've given the main part to a friend, so if these fail, because I want to take these with me wherever we go to live, so that's why I've put these in the buckets. But we'll have a little, we pinched some off there the other night. Third stem up. Some of them I've done the second because I've read second or third set of leaves up. Just pinch that one there out. See, these could all be cut-ins, but I've got hundreds of dahlias here. Well, to say hundreds, I've got loads. Onions. Yeah, the Globo. These are the Globo here. Not one germinated last year. Look at them this year. Well chuffed with that. As far as I can see, apart from me stepping on a few leaves, there's been no damage. Next door we got the Kelsey there. Kelsey onions. They're coming into their own now. Hopefully I should have some decent sized bulbs for showing. Onion sets, we look at the onion sets, look at this, look at that. That's what I want my onions to be like 3 or 4 weeks time really. Still got the splitter, double necker there. I've kept that one there like that. I've picked off a few seed heads from about 3 of them. Other than that, they're pretty looking fairly good. Some good old growth there. Coming into the row, and they're showing the size of the necks nearly now on the neck. So they're going to be alright. Going by the necks there, I should have fair sized bulbs. But I've got a little label over there somewhere that defines the 2 different sorts I got here. I've got Stuttgarter Giant and Hercules. Somewhere in there is a label. It's about there I think, but yeah, looking alright. Leeks. See that row of leeks look coming up through there? They're doing alright as well. I'm hoping that they won't run to seed, but I was going to put some toilet roll inserts around them. I think I will as well before long, to make like sort of collars for them to get the white shown, and also more to eat as well. The more you can thrust them up, make them grow with the white, the more. There's me shallots. They're looking right. A few little failures here. They haven't done so well in the tubs, but they got plenty of growing yet. Plenty of little pickling onions. These are my show ones, hopefully. I've got them down to about 5 and 4. See the size, difference in size. I should take another one out of there really, but I don't know, see what happens. Ranunculus, very successful. This next, look at this, next little row, multi-heads here. That was a pastel mix if I remember. I should definitely get more of them. But saying that, with ranunculus you can dry the corms out and divide them. So that is good news. Because they'll be going with me as well. Zinnias, not really doing much, but they're showing flower heads. But apparently it could be a single flower head. I need to see when to pinch them out to send up like multi-heads. But they'll be right for the shows. Another lot of leeks down here. Some beautiful ranunculus here. So we'll have a look down here. Things have been busy here, folks. It's this statice. Better angle there of the it's mainly a big onion bed, isn't it, really? Look at that. Flowers are down the bottom. I've got to plant up some dahlias up through here. I've kept that potato there because my boy he's seen it and he said, you know, he wanted to look after it, so it's growing pretty well. That one there is. More shallots in there. There's going to be a lot of eating here anyway, I know that. There's a couple more dahlias out. Later tubers that I acquired. Those will go into here, I think. Or basically where I can fit them in as well. Right. Here's the creme de la creme. Some I'm really proud of. Me carrots. Now they're going well. They are going well, but I'll put the net back over them in a minute. I'll get the glass out. Look at the big ones at the back. I'm hoping that they're gone south, if you know what I mean. And we've got no see these little seedlings in here, like a damn nightmare. They're from the tree next door. I need a little hoe of some sort, but I'll be don't know why that one there's not coming on, but all the rest seem to be doing fairly good. James Scarlet Intermediate, and those are the specials I had off Select Seeds. James Scarlet Intermediate done very well. Really good. I might give them a water in a minute. I don't know, I'll probably water them tomorrow morning, I expect. Got a few struggling dahlias there. There's one in here, which I'm surprised has come back again. That was a yellow one, I think I remember rightly. That one should have come out of there, really. Still. Potatoes. What can I say about potatoes? Just a jungle here, look. They're doing alright. I give them a bit of water now and again. Una. and Kestrel there. There's another look at the sets. Yeah, there's another one on the seat there, see it? Look. Damn. I'll pinch that flower head off that. Look at that. Doesn't matter the variety. I'm just debating whether it's my ground, but it's all been done with well rotted manure, not fresh. We'll see what we get. If I can get a few pairs. I think they're sets of 2 in shows, but they are looking well. Providing I can stop them going to seed. But this hot weather's not going to help. Onions, they're looking well. Rosehead hasn't done much here. It's got a bit of black spot on it, but yeah, this one never does well anyway. I might whip into the greenhouse and have a look. There's that rose coming out again. He's early this year. There's my peach or nectarine tree that I found out the back underneath a piece of carpet. So I thought I'd put it in a pot, and that's where it is. This is what it's up to. Now I reckon if I was to get it, if it was in a greenhouse, it would probably have peaches on it. And there's these what are called weedy dahlias. They're red and white, but I did have a yellow one coming up in here. So we'll have a look. Let's roll that one back there. We have the garden gnome, he's going with us. Got to have a garden gnome. I've got a few hanging around actually, so here's the tomatoes. They're looking alright. They're acting a bit different from what they do normal years. I ain't got too many side shoots on them yet. I need to tie them in. A couple of dahlia cuttings that I took. They look to be what one's that then? Okay, it's a question mark, so I don't really know what that one was then. So that would be the same. That was a Lucky Traeger Mills find, a dahlia. No idea what that is. It's a dahlia mixed, so that'll be a bit of surprise when that comes out. I'll get him into the garden as soon as I can. I'll check him out for gall as well, so I don't want to put any diseased plants in the ground. Seems to be alright. Dahlia cut in there, seems to be going alright. Another tomato that I left for dead. It seems to be going. No, these are later dahlias, home bargains, specials. Yeah, I've pinched the tips of that one there out. I must divide them, there's 2 there. This is a tuber that I found outside. God knows what it is. Shoved it in a tray on its side. Bingo, there we go. Dahlias. And there's another dahlia tuber that I got in a half price thing out garden centre. That's doing right. Just keep it tepid. A little bit of water now and again. So yeah, so that's about it, folks, really. Well, there's me parsnips. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all. That's the ones that germinated in there. I put them in crappy soil, so not expecting too much. Right, I'm gonna pull this net back over. Don't want the birds to get in there, so pull that end up there like that. They're all snug in there. I'll give them water tomorrow morning, I think. But I'm a bit dubious to give them a water carrot, really, because I always wonder if it keeps them to the top. I might water down there so the water goes down underneath, so that way they have to go and find the water. I just wondering. So if you water them over the top, the water only gets part way down, doesn't it? So unless it's wet down the bottom, that's the only way they're going to send their big roots down. Those seem to be doing right after they were attacked by a bird, but I got the net over them just in time. And there's that there, lovely little roselet. Beautiful. Anyway, folks, on that note, I'll say bye for now.